going to be doing a nice bowl of curry crab for you guys. Hope you have been staying hydrated, doing some exercise if you can, and also wearing your face covering when you're going out in public, because we want you to keep safe and stay safe, because summer come. Alright, and you know when summer come we go all out. I'm just going to show you now the ingredients that I'm going to be using in this menu. I'm going to be making some homemade green seasoning, which I have most of the ingredients are here, and I'm going to be showing you. You won't see when I'm making it because I'm just going to make it and come back with it, yeah? But these are some of the ingredients. Here I have a nice pot of fresh thyme, which I've just took from my garden. I keep this in the garden because the temperature outside now is okay to keep this time, because it's an outdoor plant, seasonal, but it's outdoor. Here I have some fresh parsley. Them that look so fresh right now because them egg drop, because I put them out to use them for a while now. I have my scallion here, 2 bunches of scallion waiting. I have my thyme. These are dry thyme, guys. And I have my pepper. You know we're the spicy bun, so I have to use my pepper. So this is the red Scotch bonnet pepper. So I'm going to be using about 4 of that one. I have some green bell pepper. I have red pointed pepper that I'm going to be using also. These are not spicy, but they're full of flavor. Here I also have some ginger. Ginger, full of flavor. It's fiery, and it gives my homemade green seasoning a very nice and authentic flavor that I like. Over here I have some onion waiting, and I'm going to be using about 3 onions for this homemade green seasoning remedy, okay? Here, guys, I also have some rosemary. Now, this rosemary you can use in a cooking when you cook your food, season your meat, but most of all, you can use it to boil tea. Yes, rosemary can boil tea. It is very good. You can also soak it in olive oil, and it gives you a nice dressing for your salad. Okay, so just in case you didn't know, guys, you know now. Alright, so without further ado, guys, I'm going to cut up my seasoning now and blend it, and then I'll get back to you. But while you're on break, don't forget to tell a friend to subscribe to my channel, watch it, and also make a comment. And you yourself, go and take your coffee break, okay? So see you back in a few, guys. Love you loads. Hi guys, welcome back. As you can see here, I'm cutting up some of the ingredients for my homemade green seasoning, and here I'm cutting up my parsley, and I'm chopping this really fine. Not really fine, but like in medium batches, guys, because you know it's leafy, so it's going to be easy to blend. Then I'm going to go in with some of my red Scotch bonnet pepper, which is already washed. And when you're doing this, you want to be careful of how you're holding the pepper. Be careful of your fingertips, guys. Yeah. So that's my hot Scotch bonnet pepper. And remember, I told you I'm going to be using 3 to 4 Scotch bonnet pepper, because you know we are the spicy bunch. We like spice. If you don't like too much spice in yours, if ever you're going to make some homemade green seasoning, guys, you can use less pepper. You can maybe use 1 pepper, or substitute the pepper and use the ginger, because as I mentioned earlier on, that the ginger can be very fiery, meaning a bit hot. So if you know spice doesn't resonate for you, you don't have to put pepper in your green seasoning. And also my ingredients, some of them might not be your idea, meaning you might not like thyme, you might not like the rosemary, you might not like the ginger. So you have to find something that resonates for you or for your family that you will like. So whenever I use my ingredients, I always say you don't have to use the same exact thing. Find something that is as close to, so we can still end up with that same taste or flavor, or similar. Alright, so it's not a must, guys, that you follow the exact footstep of my cooking in regards to the ingredients. As I say, if you don't like spice, do not use pepper. You can substitute it for something else. Because I want you to watch my vlog feel free to incorporate your own ingredients. I'm gonna want you to enjoy your cooking. Yeah, don't feel forced. Pepper, cut. Don't like pepper, don't use no pepper. Next, I'm going to go in with some of my dry thyme, guys. And remember to watch your fingertip, please, I beg. Yeah? I don't want nobody lose them finger right now. At this time, as I'm saying, nobody in the wrong hospital right now. So you cut up your thyme, you use the stick and everything, because the flavor, guys, trust me, is in the stem. Me think say the flavor is not only in the leafy bit. Yeah, the flavor is also, you see that? Look, guys, the flavor is also in the stem. That's the stem, and that's the leafy bit. All of this full of flavor. Yeah. So we use stick on everybody. Alright. Next, I'm just going to go in now with my scallion. So I'm going to wash my scallion right now. And I'm going to take the top bit off. You don't want this bit. So you take that off, guys. And if you have any dry bit on it, because you know sometimes when you have the scallion out in your vegetable tray, it might go a bit dry at the tip. So you want to just take this off. I wouldn't recommend that you use it. So take it off. And then you have the fresh bits like this. Yeah. And then now you can go in and wash it, which I'm going to do. And I'm going to dice it with the other ingredients. Hi guys, hope you had a lovely break. Well, now I'm back to show you the finished product of what my ingredients look like when I've chopped them all. So here we have a bowl of my ingredients. Let me open it for you. Ta-da! So that's all my ingredients that I've chopped, washed, and diced, and I've placed them in the see-through bowl so you can see all the different colors. You can't smell the flavor right now, guys, but trust me, the flavor nice. The herbal smell that I'm getting. I had a little black note a while ago, and because of all of that herbal natural flavor mixed together and it's been extracted in the hair, I'm smelling it and it unclogged my nose, seriously. So yeah, look at the color, guys. So this is the pimento. Yes, I did add some pimento in it. So this is pimento, garlic, the onion bits, guys, thyme, you know, pepper, sweet pepper, and hot red pepper. And we have a ginger, bit of onion and garlic and everything chopped nicely. And right now I'm going to just go over to the blender with my bowl of nicely chopped herbal ingredients. Ingredients from the earth, I should say. So I'm going to put them now in the blender, and I'm going to put some olive oil in it. So when I'm doing my mix, my green seasoning mix, I like to add the oil to it to give it a bit of moist. So I'm going to add half a bowl of my green seasoning to the blender now, and then I'm going to put about quarter bottle of my olive oil to the ingredients and blend. So I'll show you the process when I start it, okay? So bear with me and I'll see you back in a few minutes. Alright. So guys, right now I'm going to just add a few handful. I'm not going to put everything. So a few handful of my seasoning, my green seasoning to the blender. So that's 1, 2. And I'm going to put another handful into the blender. Yeah. So that's it, 3 handful into the blender. And then I'm going to add my olive oil. So it depends on how much olive oil that you want to use. But I'm going to use about, I told you about quarter bottle of what I have. So that would be about 6 tablespoonful, but I know the amount, so I'm gonna just drizzle it. You may not really measure, but I'm just giving you a proportion of what you can use. But it also depends on the amount of green seasoning that you have in your blender. And this is what it looks like. You can see the olive oil. Can you see the olive oil? Yeah. So now I'm just gonna blend. Gonna cover now, and I'm gonna head on over to the blender. So guys, I'm back and I'm here to show you the blended green seasoning for my homemade green seasoning mix. So this is what it looks like after I finish blending it. You see that? Yeah, so you want it to be really nice and thick. You know, the olive oil helps to blend it out very well and give it a nice consistency. You don't want it to be runny. You just want it to be thick enough to just be dripping off your spoon. Yeah, not in a runny form, okay? So then I'm going to take it and add it to my bowl, and then I'm going to blend the remaining part of my green seasoning mix, and then I'm going to come back to you to show you how to marinate your curry crab. So guys, if you stick with me throughout this vlog, my virtual family, thank you very much, and I hope that you have been learning something from my cooking with me, and also that you will send a friend, tell a friend, sorry, you will tell a friend to tell a friend, and also that you will subscribe. And remember, it's always one love, and I'll see you back in a few minutes. Welcome back, my virtual families, to Queen Lee Kitchen. Hope you had a lovely break, because I did. I had a cup of coffee, cappuccino to be precise. Anyways, guys, so this is our crab, washed and ready to be seasoned. Okay, so as you have seen earlier on in the vlog, I made my own homemade green seasoning. Therefore, we don't need a lot of seasoning to be added to this except the green seasoning. So I'm just going to add a few powder seasoning to my crab, because you know the powder season them anyway, them contain everything when we mix up in the green mix, so you don't really need a lot of powder seasoning. But if you want that little salty taste and that little extra spice, you know, then you go in with like your fish, your seafood seasoning, because remember crab is seafood anyway, so you want that little bit extra touch, so you can go in and use your powder green season, sorry, your powder seasoning in the form of seafood seasoning. Yeah, so today I'm going to use this one, Badia seafood seasoning, and this is of Creole blend. That means, as I said, it have all the ingredients from the earth that I've just used, so that's like everything needed to be marinated into our crab. Okay, so not to worry if you don't have this one, guys. You can go in, and if you have the good old Maggi fish seasoning, you can use the Maggi fish seasoning. So remember, you don't have this one, you can use this one. Okay, so I'm just going to go in now, guys, and I'm going to add some of my seafood seasoning onto my waiting crab over here. So I'm just going to sprinkle some on it. Then I'm going to go in with a drizzle of my olive oil. So now I'm just going to go in with my pink rock salt, and I'm going to put a bit on it. If you don't use pink rock salt, if you don't have any at hand, you can always use your normal table salt. Okay. So now I'm just going to go in and add a bit of my garlic granules, and last but not least, some of my green seasoning. Drizzle it, put it all over this. You can use your hand, but you know that the crab is pointy. It can be very pointy, and you know it might stick you in your finger. You don't want that when you're cooking, blood dripping. So I'd recommend you use a spoon or a fork even and marinate your crab. Make sure you rub it in properly, because I want all my seasoning to be immersed into my crab, and I think I should have used a more wider bowl. But yeah, guys, this is what you want to do. Rub in your seasoning. So then I'm going to go in now with some of my ginger bits. And you're going to stir that in a bit, guys. So the flavor from the thyme and the garlic can immerse into the oil. Yeah, we need to flavor our oil a bit. Next, I'm going to go in and add my curry powder. And I'm using the hot Caribbean curry powder. Oh, oh, oh. In my oil, which is olive oil, I've added bits of ginger and some thyme, fresh thyme. And now I'm going to go in, because I wanted the oil to be a bit flavored. That's why I put my thyme and ginger in. Also, I want the oil to absorb all of this nice flavor from my thyme and ginger before I go in with my curry powder. I'm using this curry powder. It's called Raja hot curry powder. So I'm just going to go in now, guys, and add my curry powder to the oil. And you want to stir it in while you're doing it. And remember, it depends on the amount of crab that you're using. So you're going to use a discretion and use the amount of curry to the amount of crab, yeah? If you want me to put this down in the description slot, I will, and I will show you the amount. Say you're going to use a pound of crab, then I will know the amount of ingredients to use to that measurement wise. And if you want me to put it down there and tell you exactly what to use and how to measure it, then I will tell you. Just send me a comment, alright? Because everybody good for the measuring thing. So some people like myself just go along, go with the flow and use them discretion. But I'm here for you though. Let me know if you want me to measure and put the amount of ingredients to the amount and the weight of the crab, alright? Now that my curry is a bit blended into my oil and it's getting a bit dark, as you can see, that's what I want. I'm going to go in now and add my crab. So now, guys, you can see that I'm stirring it in there. I want the curry powder, the curry to be all over our crab. I want it to be really nice and juicy. And then now you're going to cover it and leave it to sit and simmer for at least 15 minutes. Also, guys, in the beginning when I seasoned the crab, yeah, I left it to marinate for 30 minutes. You can marinate it for less time or more, it depends on you, but I think that the longer you leave your crab to be, you know, marinated into your ingredients, the better the taste and the better the flavor. Okay, so you can leave it for less time and you can leave it for more time, so it all depends on you. If you're in a rush, you know, you can just marinate and cook on the go. But if you want it to be immersed into all of that nice flavor that I've created with the green seasoning, then you will have to be patient and let it sit for at least 130 minutes. Alright, so now we're going to cover it and we're going to leave it, make it go and simmer for 15, did I say 15 earlier on? Yeah, 15 to 20 minutes, okay? And I'll see you back in a few, so go and take your break. So guys, I'm back to check on our crab, and as you can see, it's starting to change color. So it's gone from that whitish grayish color that it had, and it's, see the color? Nice orangey red. So now I'm just going to go in and add my coconut cream, but this is the coconut powder. And I'm going to add some hot water to this and turn it into a creamy consistency, or creamy base, or creamy formula. And then I'm going to add this to our curry crab, okay? So I'm just going to go now and add hot water to this and then pour it into our crab. So guys, as you can see, I've added my coconut cream to our curry crab. And we just want to stir it in some more. And at this point, if you need to add any more seasoning, whether it be dry or green seasoning, you're going to taste. And if you like what you taste, if it's having enough salt, enough pepper, enough whatever you like to use when you're making your fish dish, and whatever I've suggested, if you have it and you want to add more to taste, then you can go ahead. So at this point, won't make the wrong way. I'm going to go in and add some of my Maggi season up for fish. This is very good, full of taste and flavor, and you can see it have a lot of those ingredients that I've used to make my homemade green seasoning. So I'm just going to go in now and add some of that. Okay, I'm going to add the entire sachet. I like when my food is full of flavor. So I've added that. When you have added it, guys, you go in and you taste it again. You know, you must always taste your pot to make sure you like what you taste. Because you can't just cook and not taste. Because sometimes you need to add something else, alright? To spice it up. Alright. Because we all have different taste bud, innit? So I might taste something and it's too salty for me, but it's not for you. Henceforth, I'd recommend you always cook and test. I'm gonna cover it now and let it cook down, because everything is there. The flavor, the taste, how I want it to taste is how it is tasting. So I'm just gonna cook, shake it a bit careful, and I'm gonna cover it now and let it cook down for another 10 to 15 minutes. Because remember, crab is easy to cook, you know, but because it has the shell in it, it takes a while. That is why I say when you marinate it, leave it for like 30 minutes. It takes a while to absorb the full flavor there. And it make no sense you are cooking some nice flavor, and when you bite your crab, the flavor not gone inside of it because you're too impatient, eh? So just leave it 10 to 15 minutes now. Make everything just absorb into the crab. So when you bite it, ooh, it will well worth your time. Look, guys, done cook. You see the steam coming out of it? I wish you were here. You could smell that nice aroma, flavor. The coconut cream. Oh my God. The onion, the thyme, the scallion, the pimento. All of those nice, gorgeous flavor is just nicing up the place. I wish you were here to smell it. But you're not here, so I smell it for you, yeah? So we're done cook now, guys. And you can have this with white rice, dumpling, sweet corn, little veg on the side, whatever is your tasting and your liking, you can have this with. But for me today, I'm gonna have it with some nice corn on the cob. Would you like that? Okay, if you want to have some of that corn on the cob with my curry crab, just stay tuned. Okay, as always, you know, if you had stuck with me this far throughout my vlog, which we know you did, go and click the button, say you like it, send me a comment, and also tell a friend to subscribe. Alright, so guys, love you loads, and I see you back with your portion. So guys, I'm back, and as you can see, this is the final product of our curry crab. You can have it with sweet corn, you can have it with white rice, or even dumpling. The choice is yours. However you enjoy it, it's your choice, and I do hope that you will also like it. Now don't forget to share, subscribe, and also make a comment, and tell a friend to tell a friend. As always, you know, it's one love from KUEEN-LEE'S kitchen. And before I go, I must say to you, please do stay safe, keep safe, God bless, and thanks for sticking with me throughout this vlog. Enjoy.